Yes, if I start off, I'm Chief Superintendent Mike Colborne. I'm the, okay, are you running?
Hello.
Okay, hello there. I'm Chief Superintendent Mike Colborne. I look after local policing in Bedfordshire, and particularly with regard to events that happen in Luton. So my role is very much about trying to understand some of the problems we have and make sure our policing is sympathetic and actually works to keep people safe.
All right, on like problems, what do you think the problems are that are facing Luton?
I think Luton is like any other part of the town at the moment, really experiencing issues around the economy. So where you've got a situation where there is less money in the economy, businesses in certain sectors not doing so well, that means that people are being laid off. You then have unemployment. If you've got unemployment, that causes problems, particularly when you've got a very young population, as we do in Luton, you know, a significantly bigger young population than a number of towns, where young people are not in employment, education or training. And when you've got that situation, it's about what life chances have those individuals got, and how can we do our best to help those people to find work so they can buy their first home and they can settle down.
Do you think there are any issues like with homelessness?
Yeah.
How do you think
Yeah.
those can be tackled?
I mean, I think there's a particular strategic issue in Luton about the availability of housing. Luton is actually very tight up to its boundaries, a very urban area in what is otherwise quite a rural county. So there's an issue about making sure there is enough housing, and there's enough housing for people to afford, even if they're on very low incomes. As far as homelessness is concerned, I know nationally, in terms of national policy and locally, we've worked very hard. Jim O'Connor and Noah have particularly worked massively hard in the town and have been awarded locally for the work they've done to help take people who are homeless off the streets and give them chances. And I think it's an issue about we just keep really alive to that as a problem and an issue, because it may get worse as we find ourselves in a situation where people have less resources, have less money, and actually needs that help and assistance. Sorry, do excuse me, I'm on another operation at the moment, so my radio might go off.
The culture. Do you think different cultures interact in a good manner, or do you think there's a factor? There's like an issue with like different cultures in Luton, as it is quite diverse?
Yeah, I think there are definitely issues and concerns about how people can get on together in Luton. But let's face facts, Luton is a super diverse community. It's like Leicester or parts of London where you have got a really beautiful blend of different people from different ethnic backgrounds, a totally different mix in the town. And that's why I think Luton in Harmony is doing so well as a campaign at the moment, to try to get people to really respect that diversity and live together in harmony. So that's great, but it does produce issues, and where people live in the same areas and maybe integration isn't quite as strong as it has been in other areas, I think there are potential problems where you actually try to provide services to communities and you haven't got, you know, maybe a white community or an Asian community or a black community that are living closer together. If they stay, those communities stay in certain parts and sectors of the town, you know, there are issues about, well, actually, what does that provision for education look like? What does that provision for other services look like? So we've just got to be alive to that. But I don't think Luton is doing bad at all. I think we are aware of those issues, and as a town, we're thriving.
All right. And do you think that the carnival helps? Like the carnival that happens in Luton, do you think that helps in the diversity?
Yeah, I think where you've got things like the carnival, where you've got the Love Luton celebrations that are going to take place, you know, where we've been proud and privileged to have the torch procession coming through to mark the Olympics, those things really do help Luton because it brings people together. And when you've got food festivals, where you've got people who are all coming, mixing, enjoying different music, different culture, it actually breaks down some of those barriers so people can enjoy themselves together. And that means that we live in, you know, we all live together, understanding and enjoying it better. You don't have the fear, you don't have the concern. But as I said to begin with, I mean, there are problems that face Luton at the moment, and some of those, you know, are to do with, you know, have we got the right services, have we got the right economic situation so that people do feel safe and secure and can live together well. Experience tells me that Luton is probably in a better place than a number of towns in the country, so we should be really proud and celebrate what we've got here.
All right, thank you for your time, sir.
No, my pleasure. Thank you very much.